1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the show.
Can you?
Grab me a positive synergy. I have been doubted through life. Been there and done that with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong. Been struggling too long. This song is for you. I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way. 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 Get out my way.
And I'm just like, oh my God.
The rapper said she felt shock and hurt and saw blood when she looked down. According to police, her feet were bleeding profusely.
What up, y'all? Man, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So it looks like there has been a verdict. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on? Looks like someone said guilty. Hold on. As y'all know, this is just a little verdict watch here.
Elevate, I'm seeing the link. Click on the link when you get downstairs. Stand by.
Oh, wow. So they're saying guilty on all charges? They're saying guilty on all charges? Wow. Guilty on all charges. Let me look up and see what else is out here, y'all. Hold on. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on, Tears? What's up, K-Love92? What's up, Miss April Showers? What's up? Guilty on all charges. Hey, that's on his dumb ass. All right, hold on. Let me get this together right quick. Man. Hey, justice for Meg. It was so many people doubting her, man, calling her liars and everything like that. That's why they go to court, right? That's why they go to court. Oh, let me pull this up real quick. That's why you have court. Y'all hold one moment. Let me do this. Get my lighting right. Okay. Let's see. So y'all own it. Y'all are on it. Let me see what y'all talking about here. What's up, Latrice B? What's up, Kanza? What's up, Miss Mo? What's up? Kim Johnson, what up? What up? What up? When y'all come here, y'all can give y'all opinions about what's going on. I'm going to turn the interview mode on. So if anybody wants to leave their opinion or come in and hit the link, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm going to post it now. All right, let me see. Let me copy this. copy the link. It's copied. Come over here and we're going to paste it. Let's see. Let's paste it right here. Okay, so the link is in the chat. Anybody wants to come on and speak justice for Meg? Yeah, bye, Tori. Yeah, bro, that's crazy as hell. He shot that doggone girl. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up my live. Y'all can come in, and whoever wants to come in on the screen, you're more than welcome. You don't have to show your face. Just come on and give your opinion on if you think this was a just verdict or not. If you think this was a just verdict, come on in and talk about it. This is your chance to sound off. And the message is now pinned to the top. Hit the link if you want to. I see some justice for Meg here in the chat. I see Kelsey got paid off. I see they always calling black women liars. Kelsey was trying to mess the case up. Man, that's the weather. What's the weather like? Oh, the weather here is crazy. It's like, like 17 degrees. This morning it was even worse. K-Love92 says she deserves this. After all the ridicule about her sex life and stuff, that doesn't matter. She is still a victim. Justice for Meg. Okay, daughter of the Most High said, well, she did lie a couple times. She lied and said she wasn't messing with him. Let EJ tell it. That wasn't the case. What's up, SK? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay, y'all, let me see something here. Let's see. Let me get some info for y'all over here. Okay, so we got mine live. Okay, cool. All right, let me play this right quick. Hold on. Let me share this with y'all. Man, that's crazy. Guilty on all counts, huh? Okay, so some of these other channels are buffering. Let me see. So what happened? Atlas, he got found guilty. He facing 22 years. Man. So Tory Lanez was found guilty today by the jury. Hold on. Okay, Miss Mo. Duck over to the side, Miss Mo. Move to the side. Let me bring you in here. Hold one moment. Let me move you here. Let me come back on. What's going on, Miss Mo? How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great. What you think about this?
I just had to come on and say thank goodness for Meg, but I feel bad for her already because I know people are still going to do the same thing that they did with this R. Kelly situation. Even though they're two separate situations, they're still going to be dragging her. They're still going to be saying that, oh, the courts were against Tory, all these different things. And shame on us as a society that she ever was questioned at all.
Right.
From the very start, she clearly had an injury. She posted pictures of the injury. We saw little clips of her at the scene limping. All of the evidence was clear. Now, here's the thing. Even if the argument is that no, Kelsey might have shot one or two or whatever the case, it does not. She did not shoot herself.
Right.
Period.
There you go.
Was there ever any justification whatsoever? And why is she still getting dragged through the mud?
Right. And she the one that got shot.
She got injured. And that's the same thing that's happening to Azriel. It's the same thing that's happening to everybody else. They still are saying, well, you shouldn't have done this, and oh, you slept with this person and that. Sexual history has nothing to do with being shot. That is not a just reason for getting shot. On top of that, Mr. Tory Lanez himself was known for going on live and having what he called demon time, where everybody would be on there shaking this and shaking that, and everybody was logging on and hundreds of thousands of people watching and rooting it on. It's also clear that he slept with two people. She slept with one. In that car, she slept with one person. He slept with two, but she's the one that has to come up there and
Right.
justify and talk about her sexual activity. It does not matter what she has done or how many people she slept with. That
Mm.
does not mean that you now lose all rights to just being safe in a
Right.
car while you're driving away. If you want to get into it with me, or we have a verbal altercation about something, or I have an issue with my friend, that's one thing. But there is no reason whatsoever that we should have ever been questioning or trying to make her feel like she in some way gave up her rights to
Right.
not be whole when she got home.
Mm.
Period. She
I
should
never
have still been
understood.
able.
I
It
never
didn't make sense.
understood why they brought up her sexuality. I didn't. I think that turned me off. Like, why would they? Who cares if who she slept with, or who he slept with? Like, why did that even like really matter? Like, the main thing is who shot her.
If I sleep with somebody today,
Yeah.
they can't shoot me tomorrow.
Right.
What does that make sense? And also, we have not talked about Tory sexual. So we know what this is.
Mm.
This is a gender specific argument that happens time and time again. It's the same thing like they say with those fast girls. They was
Fast ass
fast.
girls.
Well,
Yeah.
well, what about his fast self? What about the men that are fast, quote unquote? What about anybody? Sexuality is a human function of our bodies.
Right.
Period. Whether
Right.
we choose to act on it or not, that is up to us. But that does not in any way mean that you now have a license to abuse someone, hurt someone, and in this case, shoot someone.
Right.
And the witness he didn't have a dog in the fight at all. He said that he was in his own home. He watched them beat her up. Tori also put hands on her outside after you had already shot her.
That's
What are
fucked.
you talking
That's
about? It's
crazy.
disgusting.
That's
It's
crazy.
Atmos, I hope and I know you got a lot going on or whatever, and definitely don't need to do it now. But I feel like this is gonna be a whole nother debate. But I would love if we could ever get those transcripts
Oh,
to
listen.
really
Oh,
hear the
we're gonna.
whole
Oh,
thing.
listen. That would be beautiful from day one. We gonna. I'm gonna do some research on that, figure out where they at, how to get those. I think that's gonna be definitely worth it to see
Yeah.
exact. Yeah, because this right here is insane. But
And get Johan to come back, man.
indeed, King Johan.
Johan
Okay,
gotta come back.
I got.
Johan got to come back because there was so many people. And then I don't know if you saw, but just while the jury was deliberating the last couple of hours, the bodyguard that they had been looking for walks into the courtroom.
What?
Yes,
The
he walked
bodyguard
into
came back.
he walked into the courtroom like an hour ago and surrendered to authorities.
What?
Yes. There is so much with this that to me feels like a very orchestrated attempt to try to discredit her, to really try to just take her through the ringer. And I'll be honest with you, and I don't know what other people think about this, but we know she has a whole lot of stuff with that record label that she's been saying has been mistreating her, and they've been in the and also to find out that Kelsey is dating one of the executives of that record label, and she was on the stand acting all funny. That I think there's a whole conspiracy there, and I think this is not the last that we've heard, certainly of this case. But this is such an absolute circus, a three-ring circus of craziness that just makes no sense. How do you just disappear? You don't show up, then you're showing videos of yourself over at the FIFA World Cup doing security allegedly, and then an hour before the verdict is reached, you walk into the courtroom, all of a sudden you're found. And he said the only reason why he showed up was because of what people were doing to his family.
First of all, so he showed up and surrendered to authorities. What are they saying that he did? Why were they looking for him?
They were looking for him because he was the only other person that was in the car. There were four people in the car. The bodyguard was driving. There was Tori, Kelsey, and Meg. So
Okay.
he would have been the other person. He's the
Who
big
saw and
guy
knew it
that
happened. So
exactly. And the neighbor said that he saw a big guy who was the bodyguard break up the fight, and that he had to really get aggressive to break up the fight. And then he also is the person who said the cops are coming, everybody get back in the car.
wow. But
Hmm.
that's Meg's bodyguard, right?
Her former bodyguard. He's not anymore. After that night, Meg cut off pretty much everybody who was in that vehicle.
But that
She
night,
just,
that was her bodyguard that
that was
night.
her bodyguard.
So
Yes.
Tory Lane should have been messed up
In theory.
in theory. Like
In
his job
theory.
is to bodyguard and protect her at all costs, even with his life. That's crazy.
Indeed. But at
That's
the
crazy.
situation, the way that it's being described, multiple people have described it, is they got in this argument, and at some point, she just gets out of the car. And I think I've been in a couple situations where I'm driving, my friends get into an argument or whatever, crazy college days or whatnot. They get in, all of a sudden somebody like, stop the car, stop the car. I'm thinking that it's just gonna be, all right, y'all jaw jacking. Eventually I can talk you back into the car, no harm, no foul, right? So, but if all of a sudden everything escalates quickly and now somebody busting out the side window, and now that's when they said the bodyguard got out of the car because and like broke the whole thing up and picked Meg up and put her back into the car.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really insane, and I hate it for her that she's gone through so much of people questioning her integrity, bringing up her sexual history, your bodyguard, your friends, everybody's turning. You watching somebody who was your close friend prior to this, and now they're on the stand talking crazy, giving half stories and half truths. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if the DA, and they kind of insinuated that from what I heard and was following in the court, some of the journalists, that they pretty much insinuated that they are going to try to come after her for perjury.
Well, they said it. Megan going after after the bloggers.
And she should.
Shit,
All those people who called her a liar.
right.
How is that any different than Cardi B? How is that any different than what Tasha K did to Cardi B? And you saw how much she had to pay. Did the same thing, calling her a liar, talking about her sexual history, did nothing happen to her, this, that, and the third, discrediting her at every single turn. Why should she think about what she went through all of these months?
Hell.
I say good for her, and I hope she racks it up. She need to call Cardi and say, who was your lawyer?
Right. Who was your yeah, exactly. Who was your lawyer?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, Miss Mo, listen, man. Listen, I appreciate you for bringing your wise and knowledgeable take on this here. What's up, House of the Princess? Man,
I'm gonna jump down. I appreciate you, and I can't wait for you to get those transcripts. If you do,
man,
I would love to hear them.
Listen, I'm gonna get them transcripts. I'm gonna get King Johan on here, and we're gonna bang these things out, man. We got all these great readers out here. I do appreciate you coming up here. Okay.
All right. Take care.
All
Merry
right,
Christmas
you, sis.
to you.
Appreciate it. Okay. Merry Christmas to you too. Man, listen, anybody else want to hit the link just to give your opinion about this here? The link is at the top of the chat. Just hit the link and I will bring you on. You don't got to show your face, but just come on up in here. Okay. This looks like, let me see what this is here. All right, hold one moment. So let me see what this is. Oh boy, what a day, what a day. Hold on, let me pull this up so y'all can see. This is look like some coverage that came out from the courtroom. Hold on. Let me bring this out. Yeah, hold on right quick.
I just stood here.
Hold on.
Worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel?
Oh my God, y'all,
I'll tell you
shaking.
exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z. Yes. You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and tortured the souls of young men, and you're still doing it. The only independent witness in this courtroom is a man whose name is Sean Kelly. He came to court, and our attorneys, he would not even shake their hand after he went upstairs with Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott.
They met on Saturday before.
They met with our witness. And then the man came back, and I sat in the hallway while he sat with Joni Little, the prosecutor's investigator, who acted so dumb, an intelligent woman who did not want, listen, I've seen so much evidence buried in this, and I know exactly what the public out here will say. Don't talk. You will say, I say this because I'm a father. See, I am a father of thousands around the world. I'm a father of my kids, but a spiritual father to many. And I don't make stupid allegations because I got nothing better to do. You all have been bartering and trading the souls of young black and brown men in this country. And I'm calling on all the umbrellas. I'm calling on everybody in this country to begin to rise up because your sons have been done dirty. It's not over. God does not lose. And even though we have come to this juncture, trust me, you will see.
Shout out to Nick at Night.
God does not fail.
Shout out to Nick at Night.
That this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Tarr, is the same one that witnessed or knew that 5 sheriff's deputies in LA County beat up a Spanish man with the last name Carrillo until the guy
What's up, Whitney
was
D?
beaten and passed out. ABC News interviewed that man after Eyewitness News, and he said, I thought I would never be here to see my child born, and I would never been able to be around to see my other child.
Oh, so that's Tory Lanez, father?
This court system is not for justice. It's about wins and losses, and they do dirty to do whatever they can. Jay-Z, let me speak to you.
He has kids.
Okay, what the hell that mean? You can shoot people because you got kids?
A deal with you.
Yes.
And Desiree Perez, you wicked witch, you snitch.
Yes.
You turned on your co-conspirators, or the whole mafia, one of you, that was peddling drugs in this country.
Share my life, you guys. Share my life.
For the Fed to give you a deal.
Now you think
All of you.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Nick at Night. This is her. Information is used for entertainment purposes only.
Cut off. No, we don't shoot you with guns, but we know exactly how to bring you down in the spirit.
They all have children. They all have children.
It's all done. Let's go.
Wow. So I guess that's Tory Lanez family, huh?
God will rise, man. That's right.
Where are the kids?
They in that car right there.
Yeah, big man.
Whenever y'all leave,
Real talk, real talk, OG there. You right. You feel you.
You have children. Let us see. You're making other people see them go to jail. You have kids. God is watching. All of you.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Boy,
Free Tory.
that's powerful, man. That's powerful right there.
Just began, y'all. We just began.
it is total chaos.
Shout out to Nick at Night.
I just want to say the DA said DNA doesn't matter. How the hell does DNA not matter?
DNA is
crazy.
Tell me how does bullets disappear in the air?
Share my life, you guys. Share my life.
Fingerprints. My God Almighty! I call heaven and earth to be a record today.
And I'm calling with
Nation, you will crumble. I am an apostle of God, and you will know who I am.
That's right.
And Rock Nation, I'm tired of y'all stealing from us. JC.
What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
I just believe, I can't even believe what happened. They just
You
doing
started
all our
bursting
black,
out crying.
they doing all our black people wrong out here. You know what I'm saying? We need more power, we need more energy, we need more togetherness, man.
How did you feel when the verdict was read?
Man, I dropped it.
You started bursting out
I started
tears.
crying because it's like my brother. It's like it's stabbing into my brother.
Why you think this is happening?
Because we don't have no unity in black people and they want to use us for our content.
Do you feel he was not guilty?
I know he wasn't guilty. I know he wasn't guilty. He didn't have, when they was in the courthouse, they said, Sean Kelly said that the guns went off, the bullets that was shot before Tory Lanez got off that car. How could he have been the one who shot him if the shotgun shot before he was in the car? Sean Kelly said that. He was the witness. He said them two
What's
girls
your
was
thoughts?
tussling.
You were yelling as you were walking off. What was your thoughts?
Desiree Perez, Rock Nation, y'all have some explaining to do. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
Rock
saying.
Nation,
You know
y'all
why?
need to
'Cause
stop
I'm afraid.
it.
I'm afraid of y'all.
Jay-Z, you need
Why are
to
you
stop
afraid?
it.
What makes
Because
you
I know what's
afraid?
up. I know what's up.
You feel like they set him
That's all I
up?
gotta say.
They did.
Man, this is crazy.
Out of Kelsey, or came from her, came from the female. How could it be Tory Lanez that shot her? He said he shot in the air. Okay, so if we're going to say the court of public opinion, let's say that.
It is chaos. Whew. When the oh my god,
Y'all make
guys.
sure y'all share.
Oh my god. When the verdict was read in court, it was complete chaos. His father immediately jumped up and started shouting. His wife, they started shouting. It was crazy. Whew. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They don't do it. They do
Did you
it
think
or
he would be
they
found
do it
not
or
guilty
We're
today,
having a
Kat?
conversation. They normally do it on number 12.
This one
No.
is extra.
My whole point is DNA evidence does matter. I've never in my life heard a prosecuting attorney say DNA doesn't matter. Seriously. That, like, your dad and your mom is your DNA. That does matter. This is a travesty because you have to have clear logic and evidence, and the cops have to do their job. They don't have blood. They don't know where the blood came from, where the spatter was, where the gun is. Like, normally you shoot it to test it. They don't even have that. They don't have the fragments from her foot. And Mr. Kelly's testimony changed after he spoke to the prosecution. And I'm sorry, I have nothing to gain whether he wins
Yeah,
or
Riri.
loses, but as a person who cares
Shout out to
about
Nick at
justice,
Night.
who's a
This is
victim of
used for
violent crime,
entertainment
justice
purposes.
matters and evidence matters, and that's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't mind. Record me.
Got you.
Oh, wait, give my back.
I'll hold it. Yep. Where you want me to go live to?
Are you ready?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, you're good.
That was the bird 51.
Go ahead, Nick at Night. Man, so I'm gonna pause this to come back to y'all. What y'all think about this, man? What do y'all think about this? Do y'all have any opinions about this here? Anyone that wants to come on, please hit that link at the top. come in. You don't got to show your face. Just come in and voice your opinion about this. You hear what the parents are saying. The dad is saying that, you know, they scanned. Their son did not do this. Right? That's what they're saying. Man. K-Love92 said these folks are delusional. Man, I got something to say. Hit the link, child. Tears. Hit the link. Anybody want to hit the link? This is your opportunity to speak your mind on what you feel about this verdict. Come on and hit the link, Tears. You know what to do. All right. Move over to the side. Let me bring you in. I'm going to bring you in. Hold on. And what's up, Tears? You on? You didn't want your beautiful face being shown, did you?
No.
Okay, you on here. How you feeling?
Okay, I want to know, why is it that when a black man is involved, the black women don't exist? Why do they keep talking about the black community need to come together? This is against black men, black men. They forget that Megan is a black woman.
Damn, good point.
What is up with that? Even with the R. Kelly situation. Right. All the girls was hoes. They wanted it. And this black man is innocent. What about the black women? Like, people is missing the whole thing. Megan got shot. She didn't crawl away when she was hurt until Tori got the gun. And the jury made sure that they paid attention to everything. They took their time. They went over everything. Tori did it. Tori is guilty. Yes, Guilty shot the gun first, but Tori shot the gun last. Megan did not get hit until Tori started shooting. Period. Like, it just really pisses me off so bad that the black woman is the most unprotected when a black man is involved. The black woman no longer exists. She don't have no color, nothing. She's just nobody. What is up with that? It's really heartbreaking. It's like we don't have nobody. If something happened to us and a black man is involved, it's like, oh, forget her. We about to protect this black man. Dang, I can't hear. Amos, are you talking? I can't hear. Hold on, let me hang up.
Can you hear me now? No, you good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Let me do this. Let me see if my headphones. How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You good. No, you absolutely right. What's up, Whitney DTV? What's up, K-Love92? Y'all on here?
To hear the people talking is like they totally forgot Megan's a black woman.
Right.
Talking about the black community needs to come together and what?
Right. What about the black man? What about the black woman that got shot and beat up?
It is crazy. And then to look at Tori's behavior, his pattern, he have control over his emotions. We seen what he did to August Alsina just because August didn't shake his hand.
Man.
Then he come live and say that he wasn't even there at the location. August wasn't even gonna say nothing until he came on live line. He did the same thing with Megan. Megan wasn't gonna speak up until he kept going live talking. Hit dogs always holler.
Hit dogs always holler. You right. All right. Tears. Hey, you can keep talking. I got K-Love92 and Whitney D on. If y'all want to speak up, y'all can come on and say something too.
I'm gonna drop.
Okay, Tears. Thanks for coming on, Tears.
All right, y'all.
All right. What's going on?
Can you hear me? It's a little different than what I'm used to.
I hear you. I know it's a little different. I can hear you perfectly. You're not on the screen either. I got you on the side.
Real quick.
Okay.
This is seeing his father do all that outside the courtroom. It's just like, sir, you need to hold your son accountable.
Seriously.
I just don't understand how you can sit there and try to condemn people. And then you want to say God is watching. Well, God was watching that night when he did what he did too. I don't know. It's
No, it is crazy. It's like, you got to hold your son accountable for some of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, Where the hell the gun come from? Like, if it wasn't no gun, nobody would have got shot. You know what I'm saying? And so, but the main thing is, the whole time they've been trying to paint this picture of Meg is lying, Meg is lying, Meg is lying, Meg is lying. You know, she ain't nothing but a hoe. She ain't nothing but this. She slept with this woman, man. She slept with this woman, man. And listen.
And that bothers me because what does that matter?
Nothing.
What does that have to do with what happened to her?
Right.
Either way, if she had slept with him or not, like I understand that she lied, but why does it matter? He still shot her.
Yeah, people can lie. Just because you lied, you got to get shot. Or I can't believe you got shot. Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
I don't know, but he acts like his son is like the pillar of society when he is literally assaulting people pretty much on a regular basis. He just
didn't he beat up who was that August Alsina?
August Alsina.
Right.
Because he didn't speak to him.
Look at Miss Mo said another person bastardizing Christianity to justify patriarchy and abuse against women, just like so many RSK supporters.
And that's what I said. It's giving RSK supporters. That's how they're acting outside their courtroom. That lady about to start crying and everything. I'm like, these people are out here about to stroke out.
What about the black man? They're trying to take down the black man. Well, the black man's supposed to protect the black woman, not shoot her.
And you know the other thing I really didn't like? I didn't like how he was parading his son in and out of that courtroom. That's not appropriate for a child to be attending. I don't care that you feel like he's a part of your support system. Okay, but he is under the age of 18. He doesn't need to know about your menace activities and you abusing women. I just don't like that. And I think he was trying to get sympathy, but it was weird. Like, if you saw the comments and stuff on the Shade Room, the first video of him walking with his son outside the courtroom, people did not like that. I didn't even know he had a son.
Right. I didn't know he had a son either. What's up, Life of T. Marie? How are you? Thanks for coming in. Man, listen. It don't make sense to me. I think that society is all jacked up. The times that we in now are totally different than the times back in the day. Back in the day, it was the black man is the head. The black man protects the black woman. The black man is the strength. Now, these niggas is acting like bitches and doing bitch stuff, and then they expect what about the black man? They pacifying them. And it don't make sense. I don't condone it, and I'm a black man. But I'm a different type of man. Like, I stand up for women. I stand up for my wife and my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. It don't make sense.
And you know the other thing? Why would you come here and you're not an American citizen and you come here and do all this stuff? I mean, I don't know if that has a even more negative impact on like his sentencing or anything like that, because I mean, you're coming from another area of the world. I mean, not far off Canada, but you're coming here and I don't know what the process is, but you're disrupting society. Like,
indeed. Whitney DTV, what's up, sis? You can speak whenever you're ready. You can take yourself off mute.
Hey, Whitney.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna be quick. Because y'all know I've been down with under the weather. But
how you feeling? Are you better? You feeling better?
I'm much better. I'm a little congested, but I'm feeling much better.
Good
Baby girl's doing good.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real quick. Tears hit on it. Caleb, everybody has been hitting on it. The thing is that what frustrates me is how the internet has amnesia, right? And we have selective outrage. Wasn't he just on Demon Time some months back in the summer, like some years ago? When he just on Demon Time?
Right.
Yep.
But now you want to talk about God and you want to talk about the Lord sees and stuff. Yeah. Jesus and the Lord was looking at you when you was on Demon Time and you had Meg up over there and you was busting her down while you was already busting her friend down. So miss me with that. People got to understand, I've always said this, and I've been consistent with my theories. You never get away with anything. You merely get by. Okay.
Mm.
And so everybody can talk about who Meg had sex with and who she's popping. That girl, one, she's single. Two, she didn't have no baby by nobody.
Mm.
Three, it look grimy as I don't know what, but baby, it happened every day out in
That's a
the hood.
character issue.
It happened, but let's get on the character, the conduct, and the conversation of Tori, shall we? Well, before this girl, Meg The Stallion, was popping her vagina, he was popping his jaws, his fists, because he got Napoleon syndrome. He's
Mm.
short. Because if he didn't have them bodyguards around him or anything like that, I guarantee you he won't step to the likes of August Alsina. He got hands too.
First
But
of all,
see,
August could step on him.
I
Right.
mean, he will pulverize him, and a lot of people that he picked on the same energy. But my thing is that even Meg, we heard the story. He got mad, and then she a big woman. He couldn't take her, so
Right.
he had to shoot. He had to shoot at
He
her.
had
You
to,
know what
cause
I'm
she.
saying? So I'm just gonna keep it 100. Y'all know I am. So my thing is that what frustrates me is that you get on this stand and not actually stand, but dad. It shows you the reason why your son is behaving in the way he is. Because see, what you do at home, it's going to show in public. Okay? If your child is well behaved, it's because you're getting on their buck in public. But if your child is acting a fool, throwing tantrums, because they do it at the house. So your son is acting a fool and disrespecting females, the same ones that you say that you fathered, you should have been fathering your sons. Okay? Because this dude is over here disrespecting the likes of females every day. He was just fighting up on Kelsey. But see, the thing is that at the end of the day, like Tier said, we are unprotected. So Meg even said herself, I'd rather you shoot me. She said this on the I'd rather you have shot me than a beat doing this, because she knew what was coming. It was already coming. Her lingerie was already exposed, who she had sex with, like that had anything to do with her getting shot out. I don't care if the bullets ricochet. Why are you shooting? And last but certainly not least, the reason why DNA wasn't sufficient, y'all gotta understand, and they had somebody on the stand who was credited. Okay, he said that they were in a pool, and it's a such thing as wiping a gun. Let's not play like we don't know about how people do that in the hood. People take care of guns all the time. Give me that gun, they wipe it clean. Let's not act as if this boy is not the dude right down the street. He's Tory Lanez. He had bodyguards. He has all this stuff to protect him. But what you got to understand is what they were saying. God sees, he saw, and justice was served today. And
indeed,
it is what it is. He reaped what he sowed. That demon time came back to collect. And anytime you play with demon and demonic energy, it's going to come back and collect. And it just did that. But see, if Megan won, will we be talking about this right now? Will we be talking like this? Would it be an outrage like this? No. Because at the end of the day, who cares about the black woman? It ain't even got to be a black man. It can be a black woman on the stand. She's a liar. Okay? She's a slut. She's a whore. And this is a grown woman who can pop her vagina to everybody if she wanted to. Who cares? She's grown. She's not a kid. She's not getting, molested and touched and stuff like that. She's a grown
I'm sorry. Naps TV, you here, brother. You keep calling. I see you
That's
here.
all. I love you, brother.
Whitney D, I love you too. Thank you for coming on, sis. All
I
right,
got one more point and I'm going to drop off Atmos.
Okay, go
She
ahead.
just made me think about the fact that I think we all need to realize that Megan, she didn't even press charges. This was a case of the state of California against Tory Lanez. So that already says something right there.
Indeed. It does. It does. Well, sister, thank you for coming. I'm going to let Naps TV go ahead and speak. Naps TV, you can speak now, brother. If you're a brother, I'm not sure. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming on. Naps TV, you up. Okay, he dropped off. Call back in, Naps TV. Man, listen, all y'all are hitting it right on the head. And what's outrageous is I don't see a lot of black men that are stepping up and saying, why the hell are we so mad because Tory Lanez got found convicted? First of all, you shouldn't even been in a place where you fighting women or guns all around. Like, it don't make sense. Like, stuff like this really, really, really irritates me as a black man. I mean, and something that y'all hit on is that little man syndrome. That's true. All right, Naps. Okay, you in the green room. You are now in here. What's up, Naps TV? You got to unmute yourself. What's going on?
I cannot hear a thing.
I hear you. Can you hear me? Hold on. Naps TV, can you hear me? Naps TV, can you hear me? We hear you. We hear you, Naps TV. We hear you. You muted yourself. You on mute right now. You just muted yourself. Okay. Yeah, you muted yourself. I'm not sure why. Try it again. We hear you though. We hear you. I'm not sure why you can't hear me. But listen, y'all. This is a big gap of Black America right here. Okay. I couldn't hear. I'll just speak my piece and roll. Okay. All right. Okay, Naps TV, we hear you. Go ahead. You can speak.
This was going on. I mean, I was too busy watching the.
Your sound cut out. All right. He get his technical issues together. Kim Johnson said Tori comes off as a woman hater. He has Napoleon syndrome. Listen, y'all, most little men, we know some here on these YouTube streets, even within the R. Kelly sector. A lot of the little men have Napoleon syndrome. They think that their voice needs to be stronger and they need to have a history of beating on women and, that kind of thing. You got to be a part of a gang or a part of a crew for other people to have your back because you can't defend yourself. That really does happen, y'all. But in this case, it just doesn't make any sense. And I'm not seeing enough black men standing out and saying this is wrong. Like it don't make sense to me. It really don't make sense to me. The line is still open for anyone that wants to come in and speak their mind. You're more than welcome to do that. Naps TV, I'm sorry you're having a problem. Yeah, Anthony Franklin, I agree with you. Should have never shot that gun. The gun should have never even been brought out. I don't even understand why there was a gun brought out. There should have been no guns in this whole situation. That could have been a cat fight between the women. And, y'all break it up. All right, let me drop y'all ass off home. And y'all sleep off the drunkenness or whatever you're going through and come back in the morning. We'll try it again. All right, Naps TV, you back in. You got yourself on mute.
Yeah, I got cut off for a second, but basically, man, I'm gonna go look at the.
You got cut off again, brother. Naps TV, you got that Obama phone, bro. You got cut off again. But no, y'all. Look, I like what Anthony Franklin said, and he makes a lot of sense. It should have never been a gun shot. No gun should have been shot. No gun should have even been here in the mix. But, this is y'all opportunity. Anybody else? Is April Showers out there? I think I saw her come in. She can come on and speak your mind. Let me see if she's out here because I know she has something to say. All right, hold on. Man, let me read some of y'all comments here. I miss how the other program lets you chat behind the scenes. Yeah. That's the StreamYard. Little men love tall women. It was illegal for him to have it anyway. I'm not sure if it was due to immigration or previous. Yep. Anthony said, "Thanks, bro. Now he going to be away from his son." Exactly. He gonna be away from his son no matter what. And he ain't gonna have Meg. And he ain't gonna have Kelsey. And he ain't gonna have nothing but Bubba. And that's all he gonna have now. Lost his money. Lost his fame. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. But listen, if nobody else is going to come up here and speak, I just wanted to come on here to give y'all an opportunity to sound off and speak your minds about what happened today. So as you know, Tory Lanez was found guilty on all charges. Let me just kind of see if there's an update here that kind of breaks down exactly. Give me one moment. Okay. All right, here we go. This was just posted. Let me play this. Hold on.
Of the verdict just handed down. Christian.
Hold on, y'all.
Colleen, David, sometimes attorneys that are representing these high-profile cases will come.
The jury has found rapper Tory Lanez guilty of shooting fellow rapper Meg The Stallion after a 2020 party in the Hollywood Hills.
Let's get right to Eyewitness News reporter Christian Cordero, who is live in the courthouse in downtown LA with the breaking details of the verdict just handed down. Christian.
Colleen, David, sometimes attorneys that are representing these high-profile cases will come and talk to us. We don't necessarily expect that to happen here where we're standing right now, as we have learned and we saw ourselves kind of chaos unfold within the courtroom moments after the verdict was read. But first, let's talk about the verdict itself. Assault with a semi-automatic firearm, guilty. Having a concealed firearm in a vehicle that's not registered, guilty. And discharge of a firearm with gross negligence, guilty. Tory Lanez showed up in court today wearing a pink coat, a white turtleneck, similar to what he was wearing yesterday. He was smiling with family beforehand, of course, optimistic as this jury went into day 2 of deliberations. But then that quickly changed. The jury of 7 women and 5 men walked into the courtroom, and their verdict was read as they handed it over to the bailiff. So guilty, guilty, guilty. There was no reaction from Tory Lanez right when the verdicts were read, but then as soon as the judge dismissed the jury, his father actually stood up in the courtroom and yelled, pointing, looking at prosecutors, saying, "You two are evil, you are wicked," and a lot of other inaudible things. This lasted about a minute or so with his father standing up and his father's wife standing up. Of course, extremely emotional now that his son is facing 22 years, a maximum of 22 years in prison, and was taken away in handcuffs in front of his children 2 days before Christmas. But it also has kind of been the manifestation of a lot of the energy that's happening outside of the courtroom. Meg The Stallion herself has testified that she feels she has faced consequences to her career for bringing this to court, but she feels like she needs to in order to amplify the struggle that Black women face in getting criminal justice as victims and feeling protected within the rap industry. So today, the jurors at least said, "We hear you, we see you, and we believe you." But it seems like this is kind of just the beginning of some of the energy around a trial that has entered a new phase. Sentencing is scheduled for January 27th at 8:30 a.m. Reporting live in downtown LA, I'm Christian Cordero, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, so sentencing will be, January 27th. We're going to stay on top of that. So sentencing will be on January 27th. But y'all, this what it is. I'm happy for Megan too. But let us keep our eyes on. But let's make sure that we let this be a example to our sons that you can't let your emotions get to the best of you to where you start doing things against women. Let alone black women, your sisters, your kind, your mom was a black woman, your grandma was a black woman. Like, black men don't protect black women anymore. Black men don't protect black women anymore. How long will he get? It said he facing up to 22 years, possibly 22 years. January 27, 2003 is the sentencing. They said at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. So we're gonna keep our eyes close to this. But listen, I want y'all to have a Megan will be okay. Let me read this here. Megan will be okay. More women supported her career than men anyway. Her supporters will have her back. So happy she can now sleep peacefully. That's right. That's right. So Naps, he's facing about 22 years. He's facing 22 years. TSA will probably get 10. Okay. Black men hate black women. Listen, I don't hate black women at all. I love black women. I love my mama. I love my sisters. I love my wife. I love my daughters. I love black women. Period. Period, Pooh. What's up, Masquerade Elegance? How are you? But y'all listen up. Thank y'all for coming over here and having this little watch party with me. If anyone else, I think everybody came up here and spoke their minds. Listen, I want y'all to have a blessed night. Some of these other channels probably still, got coverage going on. Shout out to Nick at Night. I did play some of her content early on her channel. Please go subscribe to her channel. But listen, I love y'all. Thank y'all very much. You love your mama. It's the ones that hate their mama. Indeed. Indeed, Tiz. Can't wait to hear how Megan feels. I know she can't do nothing but cry. She been going through a lot. She have. But she gonna come after them bloggers that's been tearing her up. Believe that. But listen, I want y'all to have a blessed night. Thank y'all for coming up over here. And y'all be blessed and have a very Merry Christmas once again. Tory Lanez has been found guilty on all counts. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.
1, 2, 3. Welcome to the show. Can you?
Grab me a positive synergy. I have been doubted through life. Been there and done it with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong. Been struggling too long. This song is for you. I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way.